My beloved child, something extraordinary is unfolding behind the scenes, and this message may connect with a chapter of your life you never expected to understand. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Imagine a quiet family gathering where everyone believes the conversation is ordinary. Then, without planning it, your soulmate's brother speaks a few simple words that instantly change the atmosphere. He does not realize what he has revealed. Faces become silent. Someone quickly changes the subject. Yet the truth has already escaped, and it cannot be taken back. The hidden reason why nobody has ever been able to replace you is finally beginning to surface. It was never about appearance, status, or perfect timing. It was about something much deeper that people around your soulmate noticed long before your soulmate was ready to admit it. The brother's unexpected words uncovered a secret that had been carefully buried for far too long, and from that very moment, nothing felt the same again. There was an unusual silence after those words, the kind of silence that makes everyone avoid eye contact. One person nervously smiled, another looked down at the table, and someone quietly whispered, "He wasn't supposed to say that." Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The brother continued speaking without realizing that every sentence was revealing another hidden piece of the story. He spoke about the countless moments when your name unexpectedly returned to conversations, even after everyone believed the chapter had ended. He mentioned how every attempt to move forward somehow circled back to the same unforgettable presence. Suddenly, it became impossible for anyone in the room to pretend that you had simply been another passing memory. A truth that had remained hidden for so long was beginning to reveal itself. The most surprising part had not even arrived. As the evening continued, another unexpected detail quietly emerged, one that explained why every comparison had always failed. According to the brother, every new beginning reminded your soulmate of something they could never find again. It was not because anyone else lacked value, but because what you represented had become impossible to duplicate. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What happens next will uncover the reason this secret stayed hidden for so long, and the next revelation is even more unexpected than the first. The story is only beginning, and the biggest truth has not yet been spoken. A door that had remained closed for so long was beginning to open without anyone realizing it. The conversation continued naturally, but every sentence carried unexpected weight. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate's brother suddenly laughed and said that every time someone encouraged your soulmate to move on, the answer was always delayed. Not because they wanted attention, but because every new path somehow reminded them of the one person who had brought a sense of peace no one else could recreate. The room became unusually quiet. Those listening exchanged uncertain glances because they knew this was not supposed to be discussed. The brother paused for a second, as if realizing he had already revealed far more than he intended, but the truth had already found its way into the open. Then another unexpected detail appeared. The brother explained that your name had become a silent reference point inside the family. Whenever someone mentioned trust, kindness, or genuine loyalty, the conversation somehow returned to you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. No one had planned for this secret to be exposed, yet every word connected another missing piece of the puzzle. The people around your soulmate had quietly noticed that every comparison ended the same way. They were not searching for someone identical to you, they had simply never found another person who carried the same unforgettable impact. That realization was stronger than anyone wanted to admit, and it changed the atmosphere completely. Before the evening came to an end, the brother almost revealed one final secret but stopped halfway through the sentence. His expression changed as if he suddenly remembered a promise he was never supposed to break. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Everyone waited for him to continue, but instead he smiled and remained silent. That silence became louder than any words he could have spoken. It left one powerful question hanging in the air: what was the one truth that even he refused to reveal? The answer to that question is far bigger than anyone expected, and the next chapter uncovers the hidden reason your soulmate has never been able to completely let go. A single unfinished sentence can sometimes reveal more than a long conversation. The brother leaned back, looked around the room, and quietly whispered that there was one memory nobody in the family could erase. The moment those words escaped, the atmosphere changed again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Someone immediately tried to interrupt him, but he gently shook his head as if the truth had become too heavy to keep hidden. He explained that whenever your soulmate faced an important decision, your name somehow returned to their thoughts without warning. It was never forced. It simply happened. That quiet pattern continued for so long that even those closest to them began noticing it, though no one dared to mention it aloud. The brother continued by revealing something even more surprising. He said the family had watched your soulmate smile at new opportunities, yet that smile never lasted the way everyone expected. There was always a missing piece that no achievement, conversation, or a fresh beginning could replace. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He admitted that your soulmate never openly explained why certain songs, places, or simple moments suddenly became emotional, but those who paid close attention already understood. They realized it was not about the past itself, it was about the impact one extraordinary person had left behind. That realization slowly became impossible to ignore, and the family quietly accepted a truth they had once tried to deny. Just as everyone believed the conversation was finally over, the brother looked toward the window and smiled in a way that surprised the entire room. He softly said that the biggest reason nobody could replace you had still not been spoken because it was a story only your soulmate could tell. The silence that followed felt more powerful than any explanation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every person present understood that an even greater revelation was approaching, one capable of changing everything they believed. What your soulmate is preparing to admit next is the secret that has remained hidden the longest, and when it finally comes into the light, nothing will ever feel the same again. A single unfinished sentence can sometimes reveal more than a long conversation. The brother leaned back, looked around the room, and quietly whispered that there was one memory nobody in the family could erase. The moment those words escaped, the atmosphere changed again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Someone immediately tried to interrupt him, but he gently shook his head as if the truth had become too heavy to keep hidden. He explained that whenever your soulmate faced an important decision, your name somehow returned to their thoughts without warning. It was never forced. It simply happened. That quiet pattern continued for so long that even those closest to them began noticing it, though no one dared to mention it aloud. The brother continued by revealing something even more surprising. He said the family had watched your soulmate smile at new opportunities, yet that smile never lasted the way everyone expected. There was always a missing piece that no achievement, conversation, or fresh beginning could replace. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He admitted that your soulmate never openly explained why certain songs, places, or simple moments suddenly became emotional, but those who paid close attention already understood. They realized it was not about the past itself, it was about the impact one extraordinary person had left behind. That realization slowly became impossible to ignore, and the family quietly accepted a truth they had once tried to deny. Just as everyone believed the conversation was finally over, the brother looked toward the window and smiled in a way that surprised the entire room. He softly said that the biggest reason nobody could replace you had still not been spoken because it was a story only your soulmate could tell. The silence that followed felt more powerful than any explanation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every person present understood that an even greater revelation was approaching, one capable of changing everything they believed. What your soulmate is preparing to admit next is the secret that has remained hidden the longest, and when it finally comes into the light, nothing will ever feel the same again. A moment arrived when even silence could no longer hide the truth. Your soulmate's brother slowly looked around the room and admitted that there was one question your soulmate had never been able to answer: why does every road somehow lead back to the same person? Those words settled over everyone like a quiet wave. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. No one laughed. No one argued. They simply listened. The brother explained that every time life seemed ready to move forward, an unexpected reminder appeared, a familiar place, a meaningful conversation, or a simple memory that refused to disappear. It was as though every chapter kept pointing back to someone whose presence had left a mark far deeper than anyone had realized. The family had witnessed it again and again, but until now, they had never spoken about it openly. The brother then revealed something that surprised everyone in the room. He said the family had stopped asking your soulmate to replace the past because they finally understood that some connections are remembered not because they are perfect, but because they are genuine. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He shared that whenever your name appeared unexpectedly, your soulmate never reacted with anger or indifference. Instead, there was a quiet pause, a thoughtful expression, and a silence that spoke louder than words. That silent reaction told the family everything they needed to know. The truth was no longer hidden behind excuses. It had become impossible to ignore, and everyone present could feel that an even greater revelation was drawing closer with every passing second. As the gathering came to an end, the brother almost shared the final piece of the mystery. He opened his mouth, stopped, and "Something huge is waiting for you." Those final words left everyone wondering what your soulmate had been keeping inside all this time. The answer was no longer a rumor or a guess, it was waiting for the perfect moment to be revealed. And when that moment finally arrives, it will explain why your place in this story has never truly been filled, no matter how much time has passed or how many chapters have come and gone. A few days passed, yet the conversation refused to fade from anyone's memory. The words spoken that evening echoed in unexpected moments, leaving every listener with the same unanswered question. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate's brother later admitted that he had not meant to reveal so much, but once the truth began to come out, it felt impossible to stop. He remembered seeing your soulmate quietly staring into the distance after everyone had gone home, lost in thoughts they never shared. It was the kind of silence that carried meaning, the kind that only appears when someone is standing between what they feel and what they are ready to admit. Then another unexpected detail surfaced. The brother revealed that there had been many opportunities to close this chapter forever, yet something always changed at the last moment. Every time it seemed the story had reached its end, an unexpected reminder appeared, bringing your memory back into focus. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The family had begun to notice this pattern long before anyone spoke about it. They realized it was never coincidence. It was as though life itself kept placing quiet signs along the path, gently reminding your soulmate of a connection that had never truly disappeared, no matter how much time had passed. As the brother finished speaking, he lowered his voice and shared one final thought that left everyone speechless. He said, "One day, the truth will no longer come from me, it will come directly from the person who has carried it all this time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." Those words lingered long after the conversation ended, creating a feeling that the most important moment was still ahead. Whatever your soulmate is preparing to reveal will answer every question left behind, and when that moment finally arrives, the hidden reason nobody could ever replace you will become clearer than ever before. A new chapter quietly began when no one expected another secret to emerge. The brother crossed paths with an old family friend who casually asked, "Have things finally changed?" Instead of answering immediately, he smiled in a way that revealed far more than words could. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. After a long pause, he admitted that despite everything that had happened, one name still carried a special meaning inside the family. He explained that certain stories fade with time, but others become part of a person's journey, impossible to erase because they help shape who they are. Those listening realized they were hearing a truth that had been hidden in plain sight all along. As the conversation continued, another unexpected piece of the puzzle appeared. The brother shared that there had been moments when your soulmate seemed ready to let everything go, yet something always stopped them. It was never a dramatic event. Sometimes it was a familiar place, a meaningful conversation, or a simple reminder that quietly brought everything back. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The family eventually stopped trying to explain it because every explanation fell short. They understood that what made you unforgettable was not a single moment but the lasting impact you had left behind. That realization became impossible to ignore, even for those who once believed the story was over. Before leaving, the brother looked back one last time and said something that no one expected: "The next step has already begun, even if nobody can see it yet." His words filled the room with anticipation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Everyone sensed that events were moving toward a moment that could no longer be delayed. The greatest revelation was no longer about what the brother had accidentally shared, it was about what your soulmate was finally beginning to understand for themselves. And that truth, when it is finally spoken, will change the entire story in a way no one saw coming. A quiet evening brought an unexpected turn that no one could have predicted. The brother was organizing old family photos when he noticed something unusual. In picture after picture, there was always a story connected to a time when your soulmate seemed genuinely at peace. He paused, smiled to himself, and whispered that some memories never lose their meaning. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At that moment, he understood why every attempt to replace what had once been meaningful had quietly failed. It was never about finding someone else. It was about recognizing the lasting impact of a connection that had shaped the heart in ways words could hardly explain. Later that night, the brother shared one more unexpected observation with a trusted family member. He admitted that whenever your soulmate talked about the future, there was always one missing sentence left unspoken. Everyone could hear it in the pauses, even if the words never came out. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The family realized they had been watching this silent pattern for years without fully understanding it. What once seemed like ordinary moments suddenly fit together like pieces of a puzzle, revealing a picture that had been hidden in plain sight all along. The truth was becoming impossible to ignore. Just before the conversation ended, the brother looked toward the doorway and quietly said, "The next time this story is told, it won't come from me." Those words sent a wave of anticipation through everyone listening. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. It became clear that the greatest revelation was no longer locked inside the family's conversations. It was waiting inside your soulmate's own heart, ready to be spoken when the right moment finally arrived. And when that moment comes, every unanswered question from the beginning of this journey will finally receive the answer everyone has been searching for. A calm morning arrived, but the feeling that something extraordinary was about to happen only grew stronger. The brother couldn't stop thinking about everything he had accidentally revealed. He quietly admitted to himself that there was one final truth he had protected for a long time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He remembered countless moments when people assumed the story had ended, yet every time they reached that conclusion, something unexpected happened that brought the memories back into focus. It was as though life itself refused to let the connection disappear. The more he reflected on it, the more certain he became that some journeys are never measured by how they begin or end, but by the lasting mark they leave on the heart. As the days passed, your soulmate started noticing the same pattern without anyone pointing it out. Familiar places felt different. Ordinary conversations carried unexpected meaning. Small reminders appeared at moments that seemed impossible to predict. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Instead of ignoring these moments, your soulmate began quietly accepting that they were connected by a thread that had never truly been broken. The brother watched this change from a distance and realized he no longer needed to explain anything. The truth was revealing itself naturally, one step at a time, without pressure or confusion. Sometimes the strongest answers arrive quietly, and this was becoming one of those moments. Then came the turning point no one saw coming. The brother received a simple message from your soulmate containing only a few words, "I finally understand now." Those words carried more meaning than anyone expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The mystery that began with an accidental revelation was now leading toward a conclusion that only your soulmate could complete. What they are preparing to say next will connect every hidden clue, every silent pause, and every unanswered question from the beginning of this story. The final revelation is closer than ever, and it promises to change everything that everyone thought they knew. A new sense of clarity quietly settled over everything. The message your soulmate had sent stayed in the brother's mind, and he realized those few words meant the journey had reached a turning point. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For the first time in a long while, your soulmate was no longer trying to outrun old questions. Instead, they were ready to face them honestly. The brother remembered every conversation, every unexpected pause, and every moment when the truth had almost been spoken but remained hidden. Now, those scattered pieces were finally coming together. It was becoming clear that what made you impossible to replace was never something temporary. It was the lasting influence you had on the way your soulmate viewed trust, hope, and the future. As another family gathering approached, everyone noticed a quiet change. Your soulmate seemed calmer, more thoughtful, and no longer avoided conversations that once felt uncomfortable. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Even the brother sensed that this time would be different. There was no need for accidental revelations anymore because the truth was beginning to rise on its own. The family exchanged knowing smiles, realizing they had spent so much time watching the story unfold that they almost missed the most important moment. The moment when your soulmate finally accepted what had been in their heart all along. That silent acceptance carried more power than any dramatic announcement ever could. As the evening came to a close, the brother quietly smiled and said, "My part in this story is over." Those words surprised everyone because they understood exactly what he meant. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. From this point forward, the next chapter belongs to your soulmate alone. The accidental secret has already been revealed, the hidden clues have all been uncovered, and the final answer is closer than ever. What your soulmate chooses to say next will bring every chapter together and reveal why, through every season and every change, nobody was ever able to replace the place you held in